Okay. Good afternoon, guys. I'm gonna give you like a couple of minutes to wait for the ones that are missing. Right now we are 11 members, so let's wait for the other ones. Okay, we're gonna give some time. Okay, guys, so we are 15 members right now, so we're going to start. I'm gonna check the attendance first. Okay, so say present when I say your name. Carla, Carla Güero, no. Luis Alemán,
Present.
thank you. Gemini,
Present.
thank you. Shoni Araya,
Profe, creo que es que están en examen de física 2 o eso están poniendo en el grupo. Entonces que ahorita,
Ah, okay, okay, okay. So we're gonna wait for her in a couple of minutes. Michael Arguedas,
Present teacher.
thank you. Mario Cambronero, Mario, okay. It seems that Mario is not here. Dionisio, Dionisio Cubero, okay. María José de la Cruz, okay, she's not here. Juan González, Hilary Jiménez, Josué Emilio, Josué Emilio Lazo Chacón, Amy Loría, Amy, okay, she's not here. Randy,
Present teacher.
thank you. Mariam,
Hello,
hi,
aquí.
okay. Fabián Mora, Fabián, okay, he raised his hand. Kevin Morales, Kevin Morales Alfaro, Kevin Muñoz,
Present.
okay, thank you. Manuel Ortiz, Manuel Ortiz, no. Mariana Quesada, Joshua Rojas, Stephanie Salas,
Present teacher.
thank you. Lilian Solís, Lilian, Cristina Sotela, okay, I see her there.
Here, I'm
Thank
here.
you. Okay, okay, let's see. We have some messages here. Josué Lazo, present. Okay, Fabian. Okay, guys, for the people that do not have the microphone, okay, I need you when we're doing the speaking activities, I need you to record yourselves in the cell phone and send me the speaking activity by WhatsApp, okay? If you don't have the microphone here. So the speaking activities, you're gonna record yourselves and send it to me. So I see that Josue says that his microphone is not working. Okay, so Josue is you're going to send me the speaking activities by audio and by WhatsApp.
Teacher, Mario Cambronero, present.
Okay, Mario, okay, you're here. Thank you. Okay, so let's we're gonna start. Okay, I'm gonna share you my screen right now. Okay, Alejandro is there. Okay, Dionisio said he's having problems with the internet. Mariana, Dionisio, Shoni, it's here. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, let me know if you can see the my screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
teacher.
Okay, so for module number 4, okay, so we have the objectives here. Okay, so for this um, class, okay, we're going to see what it is the past progressive. So it says to present when the past progressive is used and see the difference between the past simple and the past progressive. We're going to be talking about, or well, speaking about injuries. And also, we're going to see some vocabulary about injuries too. We're going to introduce vocabulary related to cards to present the difference between the past simple and the past progressive and introduce time clauses. Okay, so we're going to start on module number 4. Okay, so we have there, if you have the book next to you, okay, please let's go to page 37. Okay, page 37. Okay, and then we have some discussion questions. So it says, look at the pictures and read what happened to these people. Has something like this ever happened to you? Okay, so we have several things here, like he lost his wallet, she got stuck in an elevator, they had a car accident, she broke her leg, she got lost, he ran out of gas. Okay, so here we have several situations, right? In which most of the time it happens to us, right? And we don't like to happen this kind of accidents or situations because they are not good for us. But they do happen. So, guys, um, if you see these pictures, has something like this ever happened to you? Okay, let me know.
One time stuck in an elevator, teacher.
Sorry?
One time stuck in an elevator.
Really?
Yes.
And how was the
Yeah.
experience?
And like very scary.
Yeah, I can imagine. And where was it?
En la sede central, en
Oh
Heredia.
God, that would be very, yeah, very scary.
Yes.
Mainly if it is raining, like it is almost happening here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can imagine. And how much time did you spend in the elevator?
Few minutes to maybe 10.
10 minutes?
Maybe, see. Yes.
Wow, that's very scary. Okay. So what about the rest, guys? Has something like that ever happened to you?
I broke a hand.
Oh, really? You broke a
A
hand.
hand.
Mm,
Okay, can you tell us about the experience?
eh, ¿Cómo le digo? Fue jugando bola. Play
Ah,
soccer.
you were playing soccer.
Yeah.
And how old were you when it happened to you?
Ah, asustado.
You were scared,
Yeah.
but how old? Like you were 20 years, 15 years old,
13.
13 years old.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And so I can imagine that is terrible because it's a I don't know, a very strong pain. It's very painful. Okay. Thank you for sharing with us. Is there any other person who has happened any of these things? Any other person?
I was lost in uh, Heredia. In Heredia.
In Heredia, you got
Mhm.
lost. Oh,
Yes.
wow. Yeah, it is also a terrible thing. It happened to me once when I was like many years ago, like when I was 18 years old. I remember I was going to San Jose for the first time alone, and it was about to be the night, and I was very scary because I didn't know where I was. So I asked many people like where is the bus station because I didn't know where I was and I almost cried, I remember. Thank God it happened. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Which one of these do you consider is the worst and why?
I think a car accident
Oh yeah, and why do you think it is the worst?
because some people lost their lives.
Yeah, some people can lose their lives, so it's something terrible. Okay, any other person? Okay, any other person? No? Okay. Okay, let's continue with the objectives that we have here. Okay, it says in this module you will learn. So here you have the objectives to use the past progressive, to talk about accidents and injuries, language related to cars, to respond to bad news and to show concern, to express criticism, to narrate past events, experiences, to talk about natural disasters, strategies to guess the meaning of unknown words, to understand the meaning of headlines, to describe your feelings, and to write a story. Okay? Well, we're not going to write a story because that is part of the written task, but that is going to be part of it. Okay, so the first part that we're going to see is the past progressive. So it says here, read examples, notice the words in blue and match them with the rules. Okay, so we have two examples here and then we have two rules. The first one it says, I was watching TV all evening yesterday In number two, I watched the news and a movie. So for these examples, which one is an action that was completed in the past? Which one do you think it is, guys?
A.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That would be number two, right? An action that was completed in the past is number two, where it says, I watched the news and a movie, right? So it happens, this action happened and was already completed. Then an action that was in progress in the past, okay, we know that it is the first one. We know it was in progress because it has ing, right? We have was, which is the verb to be in past, and watching, which is a verb in progress. Okay, so we know it happened in the past and it was in progress. Okay, so here on the next part, we have a chart. We have affirmative, negative, and how to form questions. Okay, so in affirmative, we have the use of I, he, she, and it. Okay, and then we have the use of was because they are, remember, they are singular. So we're going to use was. So I, he, she, and it was working. We, you, they, it's plural. So we're working, right? We're going to use were here. And then for negative, we're going to add the particle not. So again, we have the pronouns I, he, she, and it. And then we have wasn't, which is the two words, was and not. And then we have the verb working. Then we have we, you, and they weren't working, right? So we know that were is in plural, plural pronouns, and then we have the particle not that indicates it is negative. Okay, then we have four questions. In questions, remember we're going to write at the beginning the auxiliary was or were. Remember, depending on the pronoun. In the first question, was I or was he or she was it working? And then the verb with ing at the end. Were we, were you, or were they working? And again, the verb with ing at the end. Okay, so when are we going to use the past progressive? It says for actions that were happening at a specific point of time in the past, like I was watching TV at 7 o'clock yesterday evening. Okay, remember for past progressive, it has to be a specific point in time, which is different from simple past. Past progressive is very specific. Then also we're going to use it to describe background scenes to a story. Okay, remember when we're telling a story, we're going to use the past progressive because we're telling actions or things that are in progress or that were in progress. Like in the sentence here, Jill was walking in the forest and it was raining. Okay, then for actions that were happening at the same time in the past, like in this case, we usually use while. Okay, so while I was watching TV, my father was cooking. So in this case, two actions were happening at the same time. Okay, so it says, part B, read examples and complete the rule about the formation of the past progressive. So guys, this part you have it in the book. Remember, we're not gonna do page 38 because that is going to be part of the activities at home, right? Because it is reading. So we're gonna go on page 39, which is part B. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes, that's too much. 1 minute for you to complete this rule because it's very easy. And then I'm going to ask about it. Okay, we have two examples and then we have the rule. Okay, so now let's check the answers. So, guys, for the rule, what did you write? Any volunteer?
Was somewhere.
Excellent. Was or were plus
Okay.
verb plus
Even
ing.
Eh,
ing.
K
even
I N G S.
Okay, excellent. So, was or were plus verb plus ing. Okay, very good. So now we're going to, well, before the vocabulary, okay, we're going to see a presentation about the difference between these two. Okay, so we have the use of simple past and past progressive. Remember, we already saw the use of simple past, right? Remember the regular verbs, the irregular ones, and the ones that ends with ed. Okay, so it says read and spot the difference. I played tennis yesterday and I was playing tennis all day yesterday. So guys, tell me what is the difference? Okay, anyone? Any volunteer who can tell me which is the difference between these two sentences? Okay, not all of you, just one person. Okay, let's see if I can choose a person. Okay, Mario. Mario, tell me which is the difference between these two.
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, you don't know? Okay, it's good. Let's see. What about let's see.
Teacher,
Yes?
maybe it's the first one is something that happened in the past,
Uh-huh.
and the second one is uh, like telling on a story.
Excellent. Yeah, very good. So we know both of them actually they belong to the past, right? But the first sentence, which it says, I played tennis yesterday, it's a complete action. It's completed. In the second sentence, it is in past, but well, as you say, it's for when you're telling a story to another person, but it's in progress. Okay, remember when you're using the past progressive is in progress. Okay, we have the verb in the first one, right? With ed, and it says I played tennis yesterday. And in the second one, I was. In this case, was is going to be an auxiliary, which indicates the sentence is in past. And then I have the main verb, which is play, and I have to add ing because the sentence or the action is in progress. And I have something very interesting here. It says all day yesterday. It means it is very specific, right? It is very specific. It is saying that it was all day. In the first one, it just said yesterday. Okay, it is not that specific. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, past simple, past progressive. Let's see. Okay, remember in the first one, it says no specific time. Okay, as I was telling you before, it is not telling me a specific time. In the second one, past progressive, it is a specific time because it says all day. So when? All day and yesterday. It's very specific. The first one also is it's a short action because it says just I play tennis, so we know it's a short action. And the second one, okay, is the opposite. It's a long action, right? Because it says I was playing tennis, okay, in progress, a long action all day yesterday. Okay, so we have some examples here. So a short action, simple past or and past progressive, it's a long action. So when do I know when it's a short action? For example, in past simple, the first one, where it says here, yesterday, okay, when you see words like this, like yesterday, last month, last week, a week ago, a month ago, in the past. So when you see these keywords, okay, you can see the key here because those are keywords. It means it is a very short action, right? You don't need to be very specific. It is like in general. However, when we see the past progressive, which is a long action, okay, we're going to see things like this. Yesterday, last month, a month ago, or a day ago. Okay, the first keywords plus a specific time. So when? Could be at 8 o'clock, at 5 o'clock, all day. So in the purple words here, it is the specific time. Okay, then it says here, when my father entered my room, I was reading a book. The second sentence, while I was watching TV, the phone rang. The third one, while I was watching TV, my brother was eating chicken and chips. Okay, so it says here, read, tell me what you notice. Okay, guys, based on these three questions, what do you notice here? Okay, anyone who can tell me what do you notice in these three sentences?
The first, teacher? Maybe.
Uh-huh, but what is the difference?
The the action in interact.
Uh-huh, very good. The actions. Uh-huh. For example, in the first one, it says, when my father entered my room, I was reading a book. So we have in the first part a short action. The father entered his room, and a long action. I was reading a book. In the second one, while I was watching TV, the phone rang. So again, a short action, the phone rang, and while I was watching TV. Then I have, while I was watching TV, my brother was eating chicken and chips. So here we have two long actions happening at the same time, right? And so the keyword in the first one would be when. The second one, while. And the third one, again, while. So those three are going to be the keywords. Okay, so as we can see here, entered is another verb. It's a verb, right? And it's in past. That's why we know it's a short action. Then we have a comma here and we have like a second sentence. I was reading a book. So we have past progressive. This one is in past and the main verb is in progress. So this is a long action. The second one again, okay, the long action first and the short action, the phone rang. Then while I was watching TV, okay, was watching again, long action, and this one is still a long action. Okay, also I can use instead of while as I was watching TV, the phone rang, or as I was watching TV, my brother was eating chicken and chips. Okay, we have this sentence here. It says, I was reading a book when my father entered my room. So, guys, tell me, how many actions do we have here?
Two action.
Uh-huh. Excellent. We have two actions here. Excellent. So the first action, I was reading a book. The second action, when my father entered my room. So here we have a keyword that joins the two sentences or the two actions. So guys, what is the keyword in this sentence that joins the actions?
When?
Excellent. When. Okay. So when is the keyword? Okay, you have it in there. And we have the first one is a long action. So we can see the kid here. He's reading a book, right? But since we are talking in past, it says I was reading a book. Then a short action happened when my father entered my room. Okay, so here you can see his father. And remember, this is a short action. Okay, so this is like a more specific drawing. We have reading. As you can see, the red line here is in progress. We have the kid here. He's reading a book. And we have a short action. The father entered the room, right? So he is like interrupting the action. Okay, so remember also that we can use the keyword in the middle or at the beginning of the sentence. So the first one, I was reading a book when my father entered my room. Or when my father entered my room, I was reading a book. So remember, both sentences, the meaning is the same. It is just like one of them is inverted. You can write when in the middle or at the beginning of the sentence. Okay, so we have the form when plus past simple, which is short, comma, past progressive, which is long. Okay, then we have this other sentence. While I was watching TV, the phone rang. Okay, how many actions here?
Two actions.
Two actions. Excellent. We have the two actions. Was watching TV, and the other action, the phone rang. And the keyword that joins the two actions,
While.
excellent.
Well,
While. Good. Okay, so you can see there the keyword, which is while. The first one is a long action, sorry. So the girl is watching TV, right? It's a long action. And then something interrupts the girl watching TV, which was the phone. The phone rang. And it's a short action. Okay, so again, we have the drawing there. We have the action, which is watching. The red line, as you can see, it is in progress. And then the second action occur in the middle, and it is rang. So the phone rang. And then we have it in the middle in this case. The phone rang while I was watching TV, or while I was watching TV, the phone rang. Okay, so we have the form while plus past progressive, which is the long action, comma, past simple, which is the short action. Okay, then we have this other sentence. While I was watching TV, my brother was eating chicken and chips. So, guys, let's see who. Kevin Munoz, tell me, how many actions do we have here?
Teacher, you can repeat the question.
Okay, how many actions do you have in this sentence?
Two.
Excellent. Two actions. So we have the first action was watching TV, and the second action was eating chicken and chips. So, guys, as you can see in the sentence, both actions are long and they are happening at the same time. Okay, so guys, let's see, let's ask Randy, what is the key word that joins the two actions together?
While.
While. Excellent. Good. So we have the keyword while. The first one is a long action. The second one too, it's a long action. So as you can see here, both actions, they are not interrupted. They are happening at the same time. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, so as you can see in the drawing, watching, the red line is in progress, and eating, the red line again in progress. So both actions are happening at the same time. And also you can write while in the middle of the sentence, like my brother was eating chicken and chips while I was watching TV. Or the other way around, while I was watching TV, my brother was eating chicken and chips. Okay, and the form while plus past progressive, which is the long action, comma, past progressive, which is another long action. Okay, so remember for when plus uh, two actions for when plus one short action, simple past, comma, one long action in past progressive. Okay, past progressive, remember the interruption, which is in here, simple past. And for a while or as, you can use these two words, keywords. Remember the key here. So the two actions. For the first action, it's long, comma, a short action, right? So remember, one is happening and one is in progress, and the other one is a short action which is interrupting. Then number two, the second use of while or as. So both are two long actions. Okay, past progressive happening at the same time. Okay, so the form. Remember, guys, for simple past, okay, D at the end or ed, okay, depending on the verb. And remember the irregular verbs, okay, like, liked, right? We add a D because it finished with E. Cry, remember we change it with I, so it would be cried. And stop, stopped. Okay, we add a P because it finished with consonant, vowel, consonant. Okay, go is went because that is a regular verb. Then, for past progressive, remember what indicates the past is was or were plus the verb plus ing, which indicates the progress, right? The long action. Okay, for example, I was, and the verb is write, so I have to change it by writing. We, in plural, were writing, right? Okay, then we have these sentences. It says change into negative. So any volunteer who can tell me what is the negative counterpart of each sentence?
Didn't. No.
Uh-huh. Excellent. In the first one, I didn't play tennis yesterday. Excellent. What about the second one? What is the negative part?
I wasn't.
Excellent. I only have to add Okay, remember for the first one, I need an auxiliary. Remember what is the auxiliary for simple past?
Did.
Excellent. So I delete yes, and I have the verb here, and I write the rest of the sentence. Did you play tennis yesterday? Yes, I played tennis yesterday. What about this, the second one? How can I form a question?
Was on where?
Excellent. I have to add the auxiliary first. Okay, in this case, since the question is for you, I have to use where. Were you playing tennis all day yesterday? Yes, I was playing tennis all day yesterday. Okay, very good. Okay, so once again, simple past is a short action. Past progressive, a long action. Keyword for long action, the specific time. Okay, for simple past is with ed or irregular verbs. Okay, for past progressive, we have to use was or were. That's the difference. Plus the verb plus ing. Okay, the negative for simple past, it is didn't plus the verb in the base form. And for questions, the auxiliary did plus the noun plus the verb in the base form. Okay? Okay, so let's continue here. Okay, so we're going to see a couple of questions or yes statements. Let's see. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen with you again.
No, teacher.
Let me check.
Right. Ya, ya ahora sí.
Okay, yeah, it's because I have like low connection, maybe because of the rain, but let me fix it in a second. Okay, just let me fix this. Okay, guys, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, just 1 second. Okay, so as you can see on the board, well, on the screen, okay, so everybody can see it?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Yes.
perfect. It says we have a guy maybe in the middle of the rain. It says, what was he doing yesterday at 8 p.m.? Okay, so it says when he was going home last night, and then we have an action interrupted. Okay, let's see, it's not working. Okay, can you see it? Can you see the guy with an umbrella?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect. So when he was going home last night, it says the action was interrupted. It started to rain very hard. Okay, so we can see the guy here with the umbrella and with the rain behind him. Okay. Okay, he was going home last night, and when he was going home last night, it started to rain very hard. So we have that the long action, it's when he was going home last night. And then the short action, it started to rain very hard, right? And okay, then the next one. Okay, we have a girl here. She is taking a shower, or maybe in the past she was taking a shower. Okay, guys, let me know if you can see it. Can you
Yes.
see the girl taking a shower?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, it says she was taking a shower, and then we have an interrupted action. Okay, we can see the telephone ringing. So the action was interrupted when the phone rang. So in this occasion, the short action is in past, simple past. Okay, it says she was taking a shower when the phone rang. Okay, then we have Okay, so what was he doing, guys?
Play tennis.
Play tennis.
Uh-huh, good. Alan was playing tennis. Okay, then what happened?
Mm. The fuck?
He what?
Broke,
He
broke,
lost her
broke
leg.
the leg.
Yeah, he broke his leg. Okay, so the interrupted action when Alan broke his leg. Okay, then we have the next one. What was the postman doing yesterday? What do you think he was doing? Okay, what do you think, guys? He was delivering the mail. Okay, then an action was interrupted. The dog attacked the postman yesterday. Okay, then we have this other one. It says, what was he doing yesterday at 8 p.m.? So, guys, what do you think he was doing?
Dinner.
Good. He was having dinner in a restaurant when something happened. So, what do you think it happened?
Don't have enough money.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, could be like when he didn't have money or when he lost his wallet. Well, in this case. Okay, very good. Then we have here, what was he doing last night? What is this guy doing, guys?
Dream a nightmare.
Hmm.
Having a terrible dream.
He was having a terrible dream or he was sleeping last night and then something happened. What was the action, the second action, the short action?
Stole thief.
Hmm. Hmm.
Don't know.
Okay, the action was interrupted when the thieves broke into my house. Okay, good. So now let's see the other one. Okay, so now we're gonna do this small game. It says, what were people doing when the car crushed the girl? Okay, as you can see in the picture, we have a car here, and the girl is on the ground, and here we have her bicycle. So she had an accident in this part, and around it, we have several people, lots of people doing many things when it happened. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, what were these people doing when the car crashed the girl? For example, the first one, Adam. So let's look for Adam is A. So here we have Adam. It says, Adam was going up the stairs when the car crashed the girl. So I'm going to tell you to all of you the different actions that were doing the people. Okay, so we're going to start with Luis Carlos. Okay, Luis, tell us what was Bill doing when the car crashed the girl? Bill.
Bill,
Yeah, Bill is here.
he was buying
Uh huh.
buying No sé qué es eso, sí.
Okay, maybe he was buying bread. Could be, maybe.
Buying bread when
Uh-huh.
the car crashed. She.
Excellent. He was buying bread when the car crashed the girl. Excellent. Very good. Okay, then the second one goes for Stephanie. Tell me about Kathy. See. Okay, let's see, where is Kathy? Kathy is here. What was she doing when the car crashed the girl? Stephanie?
She was waiting for the bus.
Uh-huh. Okay, she was waiting for the bus when the car crashed the girl. Excellent. Then, okay, the next one, Shoni. Tell me about Debbie.
Va en orden.
Debbie is here.
No, yo soy el último. Siempre, cuando salen cuadritos, siempre es el... Creo, no sé.
Okay, guys, remember to turn off your microphones.
Cristian,
Well,
¿verdad?
okay.
Con el
For
P.
this one goes for Shoni.
Um, Debbie was going down, maybe to the subway,
Uh-huh.
when the car crashed the girl.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Okay, then the next one, Mariana. Ed. So, Mariana, tell us about Ed. What was he doing when the car crashed the girl? Ed is here.
Mm, I think he's going to take the bus. The bus.
Excellent. But in past,
He was taking the bus
he was taking the bus when
when an accident passed.
okay, yeah, when the accident passed or when the car crashed the girl. Okay, excellent. Thank
Okay.
you. The next one, Kevin Munoz. For you, your turn is for Francis. F. So Francis is here. Okay, Kevin. Kevin Munoz.
Yes. Uh, Francis.
Uh-huh.
Francis was taking with your friend when the accident passed.
Okay. Francis was talking with his friend when the accident passed. Okay, excellent. The next one, Michael. Michael, yours is Giles. G.
Yeah, ok. Este, he was, he was, I don't know, ¿qué está haciendo?
Walking, maybe?
Okay. He was walking when the car crashed
Uh-huh. When the car crashed the girl,
the
right?
girl.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So the next one goes for Mariam. Mariam, yours is going to be Harry. So what was Harry doing?
She was leaning up.
Excellent. Uh-huh.
Mm, while the accident passed.
Uh-huh. Very good. Thank you. Okay, then the next one. Kevin Morales, yours is Isabel. So what was Isabel doing when the car crashed the girl?
Isabel was riding a bike when the car
Uh-huh.
crushed a girl.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Very good. The next one, Amy, yours is Jake. So what was Jake doing when the car crashed the girl? Okay, Jake is over here.
Getting out the car
Uh-huh. Okay, he
when the
was.
accident happened. Getting
Uh-huh.
out of the car
Excellent. He was getting out of the car when the
when the
car,
accident.
when the accident happened or when the car crashed the girl. Thank you. Okay, the next one goes for Alejandro Ortiz. Yours is going to be Ken. Okay, Ken is here. Alejandro.
Uh-huh.
Okay, for you is Ken.
Ken. Okay, okay. One moment. Yeah, Ken
Hmm.
got in the car when the car crashed the girl.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, the next one, Gemini. Yours is going to be Liz.
Teacher.
Yes.
Fabian lost internet connection.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna wait for him. Okay, Gemini. Yours is Liz.
Liz was walking into the coffee when the car crashed the girl.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, the next one, Dionisio. Yours is Mark. Okay, Mark is
Um,
here.
Mark was waiting for the bus.
Uh-huh. Mark was waiting for the bus when the car crashed the girl. Okay, then Randy. Randy, yours is Nelly. Okay, Nelly's here.
Nelly went the university when the car crashed again.
Okay, remember, was going to the university,
Was
right?
what
Remember the
was
long
going?
action? Uh-huh. When the car crashed the girl. Okay, very good. Thank you.
Uh,
Then Josue. Josue, yours is Ollie. Okay, Ollie is here in the middle of the street.
Oli, bueno, his was across the street
Uh-huh. He was crossing the street when
when when to watch the accident.
when the accident happened, right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And the next one goes for Mario. Okay, Mario, yours is Pat. So Pat is over here. Mario?
One minute, teacher.
Sure, sure.
While she get out the coffee shop,
Uh-huh. Okay. While she was getting out of the coffee shop, the car crashed the girl, right?
okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Lillian, do you listen to me? Okay, Lillian, can you listen to me? Okay, think she's having problems with the internet and also with the program. So we're gonna continue with Christina. Okay, Christina, you're going to tell me about Quentin. Okay, he is over here. Okay, Christina, can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
And yes, he was walking when the accident happened.
Uh-huh. Okay, he was walking when the accident happened. Okay, excellent, guys. So we're gonna continue. Mm, Okay, so now we're going to see some on page 39. Okay, part about vocabulary and speaking. It says match the verbs related to accidents with the pictures. Write the correct number next to the words. Okay, so we have over there different pictures and then we have the vocabulary in this part. So the first word, guys, what will be the corresponding picture for spill?
Mm,
Okay,
Option
anyone?
3.
Excellent. So option three. So you can see the glass here and the liquid almost over all the computer. So that will be spill. Excellent. Then what about slip on?
number five teacher. No,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Let's see. Uh-huh, very good. That's number five. So slip on. Okay, so we can see the guy slipping on a amount of water over the street. Excellent. Then the next word is knock over. What's knock over?
Option 1.
Excellent. Option one. So this one. Then we have trip over. What's trip over?
Option 4, teacher.
Okay, trip over will be four, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can see the guy tripping over the cable here. And then we have the next word, which is drop. What is drop in this case?
Number two.
Good. That's number two. I don't know if that is a cell phone. Maybe he's dropping his phone. And the next one, step on. What's
Number
step
six.
on?
Number
Number
six.
six.
Number six.
Excellent. Number six. And the last one, bump into. Okay, so of course, the last one, number seven. Okay, so guys, remember that this vocabulary, it is compound with two words, most of them with two words. So with the verbs and prepositions, right? The two words. So the remember these ones are phrasal verbs, and the meaning is going to be different than the one that you have for each word. So all of them mean different thing. So you can see the meaning in the pictures. All right. So now, before discussing these questions, we're going to see and some vocabulary related to injuries. Okay, let's see. Progressive injuries. Okay, so 1 second to look for the presentation. Okay, so there you have. So we're going to see several injuries, okay, that we're going to study. So the first one, okay, what do you think it is this?
A cut.
Uh-huh, that's a cut. Okay, so some medicine or remedies when you have a cut, okay, to stop bleeding, wash it with antiseptic solution to avoid infection. Keep it dry. Put an adhesive plaster on the cut to protect it. The next one, okay, that would be a burn. So, what to do when you have a burn? Put your hand under running water to cool it down. Put some ointment on the burn area. Okay, the next one, that is called a bruise, right? Okay, when you hit something very hard, so your skin start to turn into purple, that would be a bruise. So what to do when you have a bruise? If it is dangerous, if you think that the accident you had and you have a bruise is dangerous, it's better to have an X-ray to see whether it's broken or not, right? Then apply a cold pack on the bruise to reduce swelling. Okay, see, swelling. Okay, swelling is when an area of your body starts to get bigger. Then the next one, that's a black eye. Okay, when a person is fighting with another person, maybe, and he punch on the face or on the eye, then this person got a black eye. So what to do in case of a black eye? Okay, it says apply a cold pack on the black eye. The next one, it's a broken leg. Okay, we have two recommendations here. Have your leg in plaster. So this is called plaster, right? This white thing. It's a material. Use a pair of crutches. Okay, these are the crutches to help you walk. The next one is a broken arm. Okay, there you have broken arm. So, in case of a broken arm, have your arm in plaster, same as a broken leg, and have your arm in a sling. Okay, so this is the sling. Then we have the next one, a sprained ankle. So we have again two options. Put a cold pack on your ankle to reduce the swelling and apply a bandage firmly. Then the next one is a blister. You know that it happens to me when I wear shoes for the first time and I start walking. Then almost at the end of the day, I got a blister. It happened to me mainly when I'm wearing new shoes. So those are blisters. So what to do in case of a blister? Wash your heel with clean water. So this is the heel. Apply an adhesive plaster on the blister so that it can dry on its own. Okay. Then, okay, this one it is also very painful. A splinter, mainly if you touch a cactus, it has lots of spines, and it can cause a splinter. So what to do? Remove the splinter, wash the affected area with antiseptic solution, and apply an adhesive plaster. Okay, then the next one, it is a twisted ankle. Okay, in case of a twisted ankle, what to do? Put a cold pack on your ankle to reduce the swelling. Apply a bandage firmly. And of course, take care so we can avoid all of these injuries. Okay, guys, so now, any question until here? Questions?
No.
No questions? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, guys, so have you ever had any of the above injuries? Or the ones that are in the book or the presentation that I just show you? Anyone?
Cut the finger, teacher.
Sorry?
Cut the finger.
Can you say it again? It's because I cannot listen to you.
Cut the finger, teacher.
Cut the finger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And how do you get it? And what were you doing when it
So
happened to you?
uh, a band.
Uh-huh. Can you put a bandage on
Yes.
it? And
Yes.
what were you doing when you had the cut?
Um, the, wash the injury.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay, you watched the
Mhm.
injury. Okay. Okay, excellent. Let's continue. Okay, so guys, the next part, next vocabulary we're going to see, it's the vocabulary about the parts of a car. So before seeing the ones that are on the book, we're going to see these ones that I got for you. So we have the car Pictionary. So we have here, I think it's a box bagging, and we're going to see the different parts that we have here. So the number one, first one, it's a rear view mirror, which is this one. Okay. the door handle, the wing mirror. Okay, so the car has two wing mirror, one of the left and one of the right. Then the car door is this one, the bonnet, which is this part to see the engine, the wheel. Okay, so these ones are the wheels. We have then the headlight, which is this one, the license plate, the bumper. Okay, so this one is the bumper. Then we have the indicator light, the windscreen wiper. Okay, in case of a very strong rain or of a storm, okay, it starts to work from one side to the other one to clean the window, right? So it is called windscreen wiper. And finally, we have the windscreen, okay, which is the glass that is in front of you. Okay, so that will be the parts of the outside car. Then on the back of the car, we have the rear window. So rear window, boot lid. This is the boot lid. The rear lights. Okay, these ones. The exhaust pipe. Okay, is this one. And then we have the car on the inside. So we have the glove compartment, which is this one. The passenger seat, the headrest, okay, where you can rest your head. The gear level, it's here. The handbrake, it's over here. The seat belt, mhm. Then the driver's seat, which is this one. Then we have the accelerator pedal on the right side, the brake pedal in the middle, and the clutch pedal, which is this one. Then this one, the steering wheel, and then we have the indicator switch, is this one, and the dashboard. Okay, so all of this is the dashboard. Okay, I don't know if you have questions related to the car parts. Okay, so no questions. Okay, let's continue in this part. So, guys, on page 40, where it says vocabulary, it says match the words below with the items in the pictures, write the correct number next to the words. Then listen and check your answer. Do you know any other parts of the car? So we're gonna do this part. The first one, it says seat belt. What do you think is the seat belt? Which number?
Number two.
Uh-huh, good. That's number two. The windshield,
Number one.
number one. Then we have the headlights. What are the headlights?
Number 9.
Nine.
Nine. Uh-huh, excellent. Number nine. Then the trunk.
Number five.
Number five.
Uh-huh, number five. The spare tire.
Number four.
Number four. Excellent. The steering wheel.
Number three.
Number three. Very good. The engine.
Number seven.
It's seven. Excellent. Passenger seat.
Six.
Uh-huh, that would be six. And then we have the license plate.
Number
8.
eight.
It's number eight. Okay, excellent. Any question? So far, so good? Okay, so let's continue. Okay, guys, so in this part, that will be on page 41. So it's basically the same thing that we have been studied about the past simple versus past progressive and the time clauses. So the use of when, while, as soon as. It says read examples and notice the words in blue, then match them with A and C. Okay, so number one, it says I was going really fast when I lost control of the car. Number two, when Tina was driving, Diane was sleeping in the passenger seat. Three, as we were trying to find a parking space, it started raining. And four, as soon as I saw Mike, I crossed the street to talk to him. So, from these four sentences or examples, we have the below here, okay, the description. So, for A, it says the two actions were happening at the same time. Letter B, the two actions happened one after the other one. And C, one action was in progress when the other happened. So, guys, for number one, which one from A to C is the correct?
The A.
Okay, A, it says the two actions were happening at the same time.
Option
Says,
C.
that's
See,
option C. I was going really fast, so one action was going really fast, in progress, when the other happened, when I lost control of the car. Okay, excellent. So number one is C. Then number two, while Tina was driving, Diane was sleeping in the passenger seat.
A.
Option A.
That's option A. The two
Mhm.
actions were happening at the same time. Excellent. Then number three, as we were trying to find a parking space, it started raining.
Option C.
Excellent. Very good. Option C. So again, one action was in progress, which is this one, when the other one happened. Okay, good. And the last one, as soon as I saw Mike,
Teacher,
I
can you repeat the answers, please?
sure. So number one is C. Number two, A. Number three, C. And we're going to see number four. As soon as I saw Mike, I crossed the street to talk to him. So it is, okay, which one do you think it is?
Option A.
Okay, as soon as I saw Mike, I crossed the street. Okay, remember,
Option
Letter B.
it's
Option
option
B.
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 The two actions happened one after the other one. Remember, these are short actions, no long actions. Okay, when you see happening, like here, it means it is a long action. But in this case, we have a short action. That is why it's B. The two actions happened one after the other one. So, again, the options number one, C, number two, A, number three, C, and number four, B. Okay, let's continue. Any question? No questions? Okay, it says we use the past progressive and the past simple in the same sentence when one action interrupted another in the past. Okay, then we use the past progressive for the longer action and the past simple for the shorter action. Okay, as I was telling you before, past progressive, it means long action. Simple past, short action. It says in this case we usually use while, when, or as. So we can use as or while. I was driving, I saw a cat in the street. Or I was sleeping when the telephone rang. So we have here two examples. Then it says, we use as soon as with the past simple. As soon as they left, we started cleaning up the house. So guys, remember this is very important to know. The use of as soon as is just for simple past. Just for simple past, not any other one. Okay, so now the next part, we're gonna do a speaking, and it says talking groups of three. So I'm gonna make the groups, and it says, student A, imagine you were involved in one of the situations below. Tell student B and C about your experience, explaining what happened, what you did, and how you felt. So, the situations that we have, you had a car accident, your car broke down, or you went through a red light and the police stopped you, or you ran out of gas. Okay, so those are the situations. Then for students B and C, you see your friend, student A, and realize that something is troubling with him or her. Ask what is wrong and respond to his or her bad news. Remember, for student B and C, you have to show concern and, if necessary, criticize his or her actions. Remember to ask questions to find out more about his or her experience. And we have a tip here. It says, when talking to another person, listen carefully to what he or she is saying so that you can respond appropriately. Also, remember that a good way to maintain the conversation is by asking WH questions. For example, why did you do that? Or when did it happen? To find out about certain details. Avoid asking yes or no questions. Okay, so in this part, I'm going to tell you the groups. So, the first group, Luis Carlos, Shawnee, and Mariana. Okay, Luis Carlos, Shawnee, and Mariana, the first one. Then Kevin Munoz, Michael, and Mariam. Kevin Munoz, Michael, and Mariam, the second group. The third group, Amy, Alejandro Ortiz, and Gemini. Okay. The next group, Dionisio, Randy, and Josue. And the next one, Mario, Cristina, Stephanie, and Kevin Morales. It's going to be a group of 4 people. So Mario, Cristina, Stephanie, and Kevin Morales. Okay, so guys, remember how to send a private message by Jitsi Meet? Okay, remember to click on the small points on the right side of that person, and it says send a private message, so you can send a private message to that person. I'm gonna give you like 10 minutes for you to organize the conversation, and then okay, you tell me the conversation. All right? I don't know if you have questions related to the situations or the instructions. All right, so 10 minutes and then we start.
Teacher, you can repeat me my group, please.
Is it Mario?
Yes.
Okay, Mario, your group is with Cristina, Stephanie, and Kevin Morales. Okay, guys, almost ready? Okay, so let's see. 2 more minutes and then we start. Okay, guys, let's start. Who would like to be the first one? First volunteer? Okay, the first one. Okay, guys, who would like to start?
Teacher, 1 minute, please.
Sorry?
Teacher, we can be the first one.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Please. Thank you.
Hello guys, guess what?
What happened?
We have an accident car.
When did happen?
Yesterday, when was finished the work,
She was driving and we crashed at the supermarket.
Are you have injuries?
I don't have anyone.
my arm is broken.
And what time did it happen?
I think it happened at 8 p.m.
I think you should be more careful when you drive.
Okay, take care. See you later.
Sorry, girls, I have to go. I hope you feel better. Bye.
Thank you. See you two later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Who's next, guys? Okay, who would be the next one? Gemini's group or Randy's group?
No, not ready, teacher.
Not ready
Yet.
yet?
We can do
Okay,
it.
go ahead, Mariana.
Okay. Luis,
Tenía el micrófono silenciado, perdón. Hi, Mariana. Are you feeling good?
You look pale.
I had an accident yesterday.
Are you okay?
Yes, now I am fine.
And how did the accident happen?
I was passing a red light and I had an accident. The car was left unarmed.
What did you say the officer?
I told him the truth. I was in a hurry.
You should be more careful.
Yes, you could hurt yourself.
Yes, I will be more careful. Thank you, guys.
Okay. See.
Okay, very good, guys. Excellent. Thank you for sharing. Who will be the next one?
Teacher, nosotros.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Um, Ale y Amy.
Uh,
Yo no sé nada.
okay. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Ale. How are you?
But I have bad news. I'm in trouble.
What happens? Give me a minute. I'm with Emily. I'm going to put you on the speaker.
Hello, Ale. What's going on?
I have run out of gas in front of the UTN.
Where are you? Are you?
I have run out of gas in front of the UTN.
We can help you?
Yes, can you get me 1 gallon of fuel, please?
Yes, let's go there.
Oh, thanks.
Gives you 10 minutes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, excellent, guys. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so next ones. Okay, remember we have 15 minutes left, so let's hurry up.
Y vamos nosotros, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
Michael.
nosotros.
Yes.
Okay,
Marian, pues ahí.
Sí,
go ahead.
sí.
Okay. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Michael.
Hi.
How are you, Kevin?
I don't feel well
Why?
because a few days ago I had an accident.
Really? What happened?
Yes, I was driving, but while taking on the phone, I didn't see there was a car and I crashed with it.
How did that? Are you crazy? That is very dangerous.
Bro, did something happen to you in the accident?
Uh, no, luckily it was just a few scratches and bruises.
That that could have been much worse, but luckily you are fine.
Yes, I know I should have, and I won't do it again.
Okay, goodbye, Kevin. Take care.
Bye.
I
Okay, excellent, guys. Very good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so who will be the next one? Okay, Randy, are you ready?
Hey, Randy.
Okay, who's next? Okay, guys, hurry up because we only have like 10 minutes. Okay, guys, hurry up. Okay, Randy's group.
Yes, teacher.
Ready.
Dale, bájale.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
Okay. Mm. Wait, teacher. Okay. Hey guys, I had an accident last week. Are you okay?
Certainly, woohoo, was the accident?
Actually, it went well for me. Just break my arm.
Yes, of course. Really didn't go too bad.
I was going to home. I had a drunk little and fell asleep. When I woke up, I was in the hospital.
You feel good, you want us to bring you sometimes.
Yeah, sorry, I was very responsible, but I was a friend's party.
We'll bring you sometime next week.
No, actually, I am fine. Thanks for caring. Thank you. See you in the next week. So,
See you.
bye.
Okay, excellent, guys. Very good. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
So, I think all of you already participated, right? Or is there any other person who is missing? Okay, yeah, I think all of you have participated. So, I'm going to send you the feedback for the speaking part. Okay, so for the first one, okay, remember when you're going to ask a question about, like in this case, the injuries, and you're using are and another verb, remember if in this case have, it's a verb that cannot have ing. So in this case you have to substitute are by do. So in this case would be, do you have any injuries? Okay, do you have any injuries instead of are you have injuries? So do you have injuries? Then the pronunciation for the next word, okay, would be run. Remember the U is not pronounced like we do in Spanish, like run. We say run, right? And then the last one, the same happens. We don't say lookly, we say luckily, right? So remember the pronunciation will change a lot from Spanish to English. So in this case, the U is gonna be sound differently. All right. So for the last activity, okay, we're going to watch a video. Okay, I'm going to share you. See, the presentation and a video that you're going to watch. Okay, so here you go. So it says here, look at the picture. What do you think happened to the man? So, in general, guys, what do you think happened to this guy? Anyone? What happened to this guy in the middle of the ocean? Okay, Mario, you want to say something?
Teacher, what picture? Where is the?
Can you on the screen? Can you see my picture? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think happened to this guy?
Mm, Castaway, creo. Naufragó.
Sorry?
Castaway. Creo que sí se naufragó.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Castaway. Uh-huh, he got castaway. Okay, good. So we're going to watch a clip about this guy and we're going to put these events in order. Okay, so do you have the events there? It says a huge tsunami hit the island. The man ate fruit and caught fish. The ground began to shake. The man woke up on a deserted island. The man was drinking orange juice on the beach. The man floated on a raft in the ocean. So first, we're gonna watch the clip.
He's alive! Get him on board. How were you feeling? Just happy to be alive. What happened to you? I was on a beach.
Here is your orange juice, sir.
Thank you. I was enjoying my orange juice when the ground began to shake. It was an earthquake. People were panicking and screaming. I didn't know what to do. Not long after, there was a huge tsunami. I don't know what happened, but I found myself in the middle of the ocean. I found a small floating tree and held on to it for days. And finally, I woke up on a small deserted island. Luckily, I wasn't injured. I lived on the island for 2 years. I ate fruit and caught fish. I even made a raft. One day, the volcano on the island erupted. The whole island caught fire. The only thing I could do was use my raft and float out to sea. I was lost at sea again. I was floating for days. Then you found me. What a story!
A phone call for you, sir.
For me? Is it my family?
No, it's a beach cafe. They say you owe $2.50 for the orange juice.
Okay, so based on the video, okay, guys, tell me the order of the events. What do you think happened first?
Uh, the man was drinking orange juice on the beach.
Excellent. The first one, the man was drinking orange juice on the beach. The second one,
The ground began to shake.
hmm the ground began to shake. Then, after that,
Uh,
Huge tsunami hit the island.
tsunami hit the island.
good. A huge tsunami hit the island. And then, what happened after this?
The man woke up on the desert island.
The man woke up on a deserted island. And then,
The man ate fruit and caught fish.
good. The man ate fruit and caught fish. And then, after this,
The man,
The man floated on the
The
raft
man
in the
floated on
ocean.
the raft in the ocean.
The man floated on a raft in the ocean. Okay, good. So there you have the answers. So number one, the man was drinking orange juice on the beach. Number two, the ground began to shake. Number three, a huge tsunami hit the island. Four, the man woke up on a deserted island. Five, the man ate fruit and caught fish. And six, the man floated on a raft in the ocean. Okay, excellent, guys. So we're going to finish the class here. Remember, on Friday, we do not have classes. I mean, a synchronous class. So I'm gonna not gonna give you activities for Friday because it's May the 1st. So guys, I don't know if you have questions related to something, comments, I don't know. Or see you next week on Wednesday.
See you.
Okay. Okay, see you.
see you, teacher.
See you,
See
teacher.
you. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
You.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.